Right, so I need to work out my top 4. Right, this is tough. This is tough. Right. My personal top 4, I think, is going to get obliterated from what I've just seen. Oh, man. Okay. There has to be room for a bot to go through tonight. And this wasn't bad. Amma, the Balkan guy, messaged me being like, Agony, eat your heart out. Or like, he served Agony. I was like, mate, I'm on the sofa and that's not what's being transmitted at home. That wasn't as good as Agony. I'm going to put Famous through. This song, I just wish I was in that boardroom when someone said, do you know what you need? Backing dancers. I would have been like, no. Oh, this is an obvious one. Obvious. Like I said, my personal top 4. Famous was in my top 4 going into this. That's through. That's through. And I'm not disappointed with it. I'm going to put this one on the side. But I don't know, because I really wasn't a huge fan of this song beforehand. My expectations were low. But that wasn't bad. Oh. Obviously, like, doesn't matter what Instagram group I'm in. I'm in a few Instagram groups with different YouTubers who react as well. Everyone says, slayed. And actually a few people, well, 2 people from Spain want that to go through and they don't even care if it gets 0 at Eurovision. No. And it's actually a good song, and I thought they slayed. I thought they did really well. It would be interesting to see if they're on a record label, because someone obviously has made the decision not to have anything on stage with them. Yeah, this was strange. There were some ideas going on there. I'm just not sure if they landed. This one. Frickin' hell. I think this is going to go through. So Alfred. I'd put that through. Yeah, who is that dude? And then Vicco. Oh, Sugar. Look, you can't ignore this is a hit in Spain, and as a result of that, you can't ignore the televote and the demographic. And you've got people like William from Wee Wee Blogs who are sitting there and will be scared not to give us points because he knows this song is huge. Right, between me, it's either Vicco or Famous for that 4th place. So I think Alfred's in there. I think he's got it. So Karmento and Blanca, definite. And then the 2nd, 3rd... The 3rd, 4th and 5th is either Famous, Alfred or Vicco. I'm going to say Vicco's through, so I'm going to take Famous out. So I think who's going to go through? Karmento, Blanca, Alfred and Vicco. Right, let's see how my top 4 goes. Karmento, Blanca, Alfred and Vicco. I can see Rakky and Famous doing well as well. If I think if they had a bit more of a staging, they would have stood a better chance. They got a few more points than Sophia, though. Didn't think that the jury would get behind that one. Well, that proves Amma wrong. The Balkan guy. When he messaged saying, oh, that gave Agony a run for its money. No, it didn't. What? They are an international jury. You've got to remember that. I did say at Eurovision, I questioned whether it would do as good as Benidorm Fest. They're an international jury. But even so, that's top 4. Okay, so there's just 1 point between Karmento and Siderland anyway. I thought Alfred would do well. Tell you what, Jose's still doing well, isn't he? Okay, there's not loads of difference, but lots of difference between the points there. Okay. There's going to be a riot because Vicco's still in there. I love the song, but as an international jury, taking everything into account, does that deserve to be top 2 of the night? I don't know. Well, I don't speak Spanish. Right, she got 92. Vicco got 67. Right, then Vicco's definitely qualifying, because I thought the international jury would bring her down. So Vicco's definitely qualifying. Blanca's definitely qualifying. So who's... I think Alfred's definitely qualifying. So ultimately, Jose is the one at the moment where I don't know whether he could slip down. Because Karmento, surely that had to resonate with people back at home in Spain. I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking out of turn. This is the Demoscopico one, where they do a sample of 300 people, right? That represent different people in Spain. I've got that song in my head. Oh, they're dragging this out. Who? Alright, okay, so she... I thought I had her as an outside, well, 6th really. Famous was my 5th. Rakky was my 6th. Who are they calling for? Oh, just support for Rakky, is it? Okay. The ninjas don't seem too impressed. That's the biggest, fakest smile I've ever seen. He's like... This Demoscopica is an interesting concept. Yeah, I think Jose won't be there by the end of it. I just don't know. Is that an indicator that the televote won't get behind it? FM's still in there though, which is good. Oh, he says. Kiss of death. Famous. So he would have been top 4 of Demoscopica, so he's in there now. So Karmento's still there, Vicco's still there, and Blanca's still there. About time. About time. In fact, my top... No, Jose's the one that's doing better than I thought he was going to do. Maybe Jose's going to spoil my prediction. I'm loving this little internal competition between Vicco and Blanca Paloma. Look at Vicco, she actually looks quite nervous. She clearly does think that she's got a chance of winning Benidorm Fest. Look, guys. See, I'm seeing it now properly when people are saying that the jury has far too much power because it's not weighted. Yeah, you can see there, in comparison to the points awarded from that compared to the juries. The juries effectively have more power than I thought they had. Right, so there's a televote now. So far, 3 of my 4 are in there. I still think there might be a chance that Jose gets overtaken by Famous. Potentially. I do think Jose's song deserves to be in the final. the staging tonight was, yeah, not what I thought it was going to be. Or where I thought it was going to be. Well, I have got that completely wrong. He is out of there. Oh no, I didn't have Famous in my top 4. Bless him, he's gone. Karmento's taking his spot, so she's definitely in. See, I've got, remind myself, Karmento, Blanca, Alfred, and Vicco. Bless her. I thought she did a really good job tonight. Same as I didn't like the song. My Alexa's turned on. Told you. Told you. If he's there by the end of it, bless his heart. Oh, I don't know. That's a lot of points to pick up from Karmento. What just happened? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What just... Right. Are we back live? Oh, this is going to be really close, isn't it? Either Karmento... Well, they both could get through, Karmento and Alfred. I think Famous isn't getting through. I had questioned whether they would get a significant televote from Catalunya, but that obviously didn't happen.
Los espectadores otorgan los 28 puntos a Vicco.
Whoa! I had banked on her winning the televote. Well, that's a surprise. I still think she's going to come second anyway. In this semi-final. Guys, I think... Well, I don't know. Is there enough points? Siderland is not staying in there, are they? Jose, can he hang on? That is the question.
Los espectadores otorgan los 30 puntos a Alfred.
Right, so he's in 4th. Oh no! Jose is through. Jose's through. Jose's through. Karmento has to be through. Okay. Jose did better than I thought, but the jury massively elevated Jose. More than bless his heart I think he deserved, in my opinion. So how many did Karmento get? 35, so she's in there. So it's Blanca, Vicco, Karmento and Jose. So in all honesty, I wasn't a million miles off. So I would have put Alf... Not much celebration there. Interesting. Interesting. Very understated celebration there from Vicco. He's lucky. The jury massively helped Jose tonight. So I had Alfred through. Even though it wasn't in my... I prefer Jose's songs, so don't get me wrong. There's a part of me that's happy with that. But I had 3 of the 4. So that's interesting. So the question on everyone's lips now is, can Blanca beat Agony? So to answer that question, we can only find out on Saturday. Now, I actually am hosting a party here, which I'm looking forward. I've got Spanish flags and hand flags, and I'm doing a small thing, so I'm looking forward to it. So I will catch up with everybody on Saturday, and if you are here and you've not subscribed, please do. Please support my channel. Click the notification button if you haven't done so already, and comment below your thoughts. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.